Hey up kids, Specs the name and videoing in 320p is the game. So today I've got in for repair this. Now when I say I've got in for repair, I'm not a repair technician, I don't have a clue what I'm doing, but my mate's got a polisher. I've had it in for repair before, as you can see. Well, if you can see, you know, because it's 320p and the quality is bad. I made a right good bodge up of the repair last time, but it went away working, and this time, as you hit the switch, you got it. Oh yeah, you got to shake it to make it happen. Oh, way up. I'm guessing there's something wrong with the switch. There's something loose. So yeah, today I'm going to try and repair it again. Who knows? Who knows if I'll do it? Let's get on with it. Okay, so let's have a look at the thing. I can't remember how to open it, or what I did, or what the problem was last time, so let's have a gander anyway. So I've got 4 screws on top. We'll have them off first. I'm not going to try and open the bottom. I did that last time, and I think I realised after I did it there was an easier way in. I'm not sure, I can't remember. Oh, I know what I need. I can just take. It's like I have a little bowl, something to put my screws and stuff in. It's a horrible day today anyway. It's slashing down. So I've took kids to school, dropped the missus off at work, and I've said today's going to be a day of constructiveness. Well, maybe it's going to be constructive anyway. I've got stuff to do, and this is one of them I've been wanting to get round to. Oh, that screw's a bit of a pig. I can't quite get on it straight, but it's okay, we have it. Again, we're videoing in 320p, so I'm not apologising for it. It's meant to be crap. I'm very lazy. I don't like to wait around for files to compress and encode and all that lot, just for upload a video that no one cares about. So anyway, there seems to be that end there. They call that, the proper name for that's the thing. That's the thing. Put the thing over there a minute. Right. Take that off there. Little plastic cap that just pulled off. Okay. Well, what we might want to do here, I'm not 100% sure if that'll pull all the way through. There's a screw at the back. Noisy. Sorry. Also, you probably hear me snuffling and grunting like I do in most of my videos. It's because I'm a fat pig, and I make no apologies for that either. Like being a fatty pig. Ooh, look at this. Look at that. We're in the gubbins. That's called the gubbins, Luke. You see inside the aperture? I use words like aperture to make me sound clever. I don't know if this will pull out or we've got to unscrew it. We've got to unscrew this, I think. There's 2 screws there and there. What I'm hoping to find is once I'm inside the pig, there's some sort of loose contact or switch. That's what I'm hoping. Fucking hell, the screws are huge. You can't really see what I'm doing, can you? Well, you wouldn't anyway, like I say, 320p. Just felt like buggering down with this little camera I've had. I paid 13 quid for it. It's a Canon PowerShot A3350IS. paid 13 quid for it, it hasn't got a charger, so I got a charger for it for about a tenner. It's okay little camera, it'll record in 720, but then the other day I did a little experiment, and if I do a minute's video in 720p and then do a 10-minute video in 320p, they're about the same size, and good enough for me. 320 is. Okay, we have movement, so that's good. There's loose shit going down at the back. Okay, right, we're in. I don't know if I had to undo them screws or not then, but okay, seems we're in anyway. So let's have a look what we've got. I can't remember if the brushes were an issue last time. Well, first up, I'm just going to check the soldered connections and clips and so on. There's heat shrink. Okay, so they are still secure. That's still secure. They are still connected okay. So what I'm checking here is the live. That's had a bit of soldering and shrink wrap there. That seems okay, the soldering and shrink wrap, there's no issues there. Also underneath they seem fine and they're connected nice still. The switch is a bit hard to, it's operating as it should, to be fair. Now I have had the brushes out on this before. I will check them again in a second. If I remember rightly, I had a bit of a ball ache last time. All these wires are solid and connected nice. That's connected on the brush okay. What I'm finding as well is, as I'm getting a bit older now, because I've just had another birthday into my mid-40s, is I can't, my eyes don't focus as well, so I'm starting to struggle and see a bit. I mean, I wear glasses anyway, but this is like, and nothing's on, when I start doing little things, start shaking a bit, because I'm getting fucking old. But there's nothing to me there obvious, so I'm going to go ahead and just check the brushes. The brushes are inside there, in here, and here. So that's what I'm going to do now, just pop them out and have a look. If only there was an easy way. Oh, do I dare undo that? There's a clippy clip, maybe I can that's that. Just lifted a spring up that retains the brush. I'm just going to get some long nose pliers to do a pair of tweezers really. I don't lose my cutters. I'll try pliers first, I think that'll be the most sensible way. Okay, so yeah, the brushes look good. And the brushes will make contact with this here. Well, not, well, you know what I mean. Contact, they should just sit against it, and well, that feels nice. There's no nasty on there, nothing's broke off. So yeah, this brush seems okay, so I'm going to just go ahead and tuck in, back in, if I can. I can. Then just pop this spring, if I can, back in to keep it pushed down. I've got a feeling when I put this back in, I'm going to have to take the brushes out and put them back in again. But hey, but I'm a bit concerned that I can't see anything wrong with it. Why it's shaking? I mean, like I said at the beginning, I aren't an electrical technician or anything like that. I just occasionally piss around with stuff, because that's what Tiggers do best. Okay, then my tweezers. I'm sorry, you're not really seeing much of this. I'm a bad videographer, or whatever it's called. I mean, a bit of a shit house, if I'm honest. Bit of a shit house. I'm sorry for the bad language. You'll probably edit that bit out, or not. Get over, you pig. This one's giving me jet, boys and girls. Must be inclusive these days. So there we go, we've got the next brush out, and this, to the untrained eye, and I repeat, the untrained eye, there's no signs of anything breaking or any excessive wear. That looks how a brush should look to me. It's all connected nice. So I'm going to have to undo these brushes again, I just know I am. That's the sort of piggery I have to deal with. I know people say you shouldn't open stuff up you don't know what you're messing with. There could be things in there that are dangerous. I do have like a basic understanding of things like capacitors and stuff that will discharge on you, so I'm not too frightened about opening this. So unfortunately I can't spot what's wrong there. This is a possibility. This lead, as it's crimped, there doesn't seem to be any movement, so I don't see why shaking it would make a great deal of difference. So I'll tuck them in. Just operate the switch now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just get the multimeter out. So I'm just going to stop the video just while I can loop my multimeter out. Okay, so I found my multimeter. It's in my toolbox of all places. What we're going to do is we're going to try a continuity test and just check that there's a good connection between both the live and neutral. So basically, for anyone that cares or doesn't care, but I'm going to tell you anyway, if you've got yourself a little piece of metal or a wire, they should have a current across it, and if you set your multimeter to, well, you can set it to ohms and check for ohms, so you could set it on here and look for resistance, but some multimeters, like this is only a cheap multimeter, it's got diode test or audible continuity, basically just listening for a beep across a piece of metal. So this little piece of metal has continuity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one end of the multimeter on the brown live connection, and the other end on the live connection of the plug, and what we should have is a beep. Ooh. Maybe, I don't know, have I got this right? Where's the brown go? Ah, that's because the switch isn't on. Ooh. Right, let's try that now, eh? Duh, I'm such a doofus. I'm a doofus. I'm a real douchebag. Okay, that's interesting. Let's face it, I don't know what I'm doing, do I? We should have there some sort. There we go. Well, that's very fucking interesting. Hang on a minute. Yeah. What I've done, I've holding the plug upside down, aren't I? Surfing's the wrong way round. I'm a real doofus. So that's me. Live. And this is me. Why aren't I getting anything on this? That's concerning. Okay, so let's give this little blue wire a bit of a jiggle and see if we have any look. Well, let's tuck this little brown one out of the way. Right, I've got to remember which is which now, aren't I? Okay, so that's interesting. I'm not getting anything on that connection. So this here might lie the problem. So what I'm going to do now is, just so you can see on the plug, I'm getting a connection between, let me just get this right, because I usually from this side, this pin, which is my live, which is my brown, I'm getting a connection from there to the other end of it, which screws onto the machine. There, I've got a connection, but on the neutral side, there is no wave on it, but on neutral, I'm not getting a connection from there to the other part on the blue on the machine. So somewhere in there, there's a break, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and have a little look at that. So I'm just going to stop the video while I have a look, and then we'll come back to it again, and just in the interest of saving a bit of memory, even though, not memory, file size, even though we're only videoing in 720p, but like I said, I am lazy. Okay, so what we've done now is I've just exposed the previous solder joint on the blue wire. I don't know if you can see, but it's there, and I'm just going to do a continuity test from there, just to make sure I'm not dreaming. So we have continuity from the solder joint to there, but not, I can't remember which one it is, but not from the plug. Do you know what that tells me? It's probably the plug end. The problem is it's a sealed plug. So let's just see if we can get. I can't really get into it. So I think what I'm going to do here, because that's got to be the problem. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. A piece of wire is a piece of wire. It's just one continuous piece of metal. And if I have a join from here where it meets the machine to the previous solder joint, and I can wiggle the solder joint around. It's a decent joint. I have continuity, so there's a connection, but between the solder joint and the plug, like, I will test both terminals because I can't remember which is which. And then there's none. So somewhere on this lead, somewhere along this wire to the plug, is a break. So the machine's good, but the wire isn't. So let me just turn my multimeter off a second. I don't want to waste the battery. I need to have a look at this wire, don't I? Look for any obvious damage first of all. Should have done this to begin with, really. I mean, the fuse is working because it's fused on the brown live side, if I remember rightly. I mean, the out cable so far is looking fairly decent. I mean, some of you might be thinking, but Spec, why are you so good looking? And I tell you, it's because of my diet and exercise. This looks a bit suspect here. This bit does, but that's the end. Okay, so let's try giving this a little jiggle wiggle and see how we get on with that. And I could always shorten the length of the thing a little bit. Got my multimeter. This we have to do with crocodile clips. We've said it before. It's been said before. I do like crocodile. Oh, live and neutral. There we go. It's already marked for me. It's kind of. How am I going to do this now? Well, I can just fasten it there. That should be enough contact for me to check. I wish I had crocodile fucking clips. My life's hell without crocodile clips. Let it be known. Let it be known. I'm sick of it. I'm trying to get that stay still and hold that in while I wiggle the jiggle, if you know what I mean. Oh, it's come off now. 2 seconds, do some improvisation here. Don't do this on me. I'm an amateur, remember? Not even that. I'm a noob. Come on. Deep rage. There's got to be something of use, and we've got drawers full of shit in here. Full of shit. There's got to be something useful. I'm pausing the video again. We're back in action. I've managed to clip that onto the live terminal. Live. It was the problem with the neutral, not with the live. Oh. No, I had it clipped on. Oh, yeah, neutral, hang on. Okay, my head's going. We're trying, kids. We're trying. We do it for the love, so we fight and sacrifice every night. There we go. Now, don't move. Okay. I'm wiggling the wire, guys. I'm wiggling it. But there's no connect. there we have it. There's this problem. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to have to shorten the wire right about here. Oh yeah, check these out. These are me, what I call them wise snips, but they're actually called Wes snip. Stainless steel. They're like a pair of scissors, slash tin cutters. They're absolutely mint. I can't remember how much I paid for them. But yeah, like piss through my cable and stuff. They're absolutely mint. Love them. One of my favourite things that I've got in my toolbox. My other favourite thing I've got's a big rubber dog leg. Anyway, yeah. So what we're going to do now is see this mess. We're going to resort this mess out. Okay? Okay. I'm going to pause it while I decide what to do. Okay, so this was the offending article. Not my dodgy solder joints there, but actually just this part of the flex. It's weak where the holdy thing stops. So I basically found a nice piece of flex just down from it, and I'm just cutting new pieces. The only downside is I haven't got any more of these connectors, so I'm just going to screw them straight on and just keep the exposed wire really short and make sure it's clamped down nice. That's the plan. Now then, you know what I've gone and done, don't you? Kind of forgot which side's which, haven't I? But never fear, because I remember. Blue. I can even go back and look at the video, you know. The blue's over here. Blue is under there. Like that. That's where blue is. And green is under here. They're fucking going nowhere. Sweet. Now I am just gonna check on the video. No. It's fine. What's the worst that can happen to the untrained eye? What's the worst? I'm going to check the video. Video pause. Okay kids, so I've checked the video for the connections, and yeah, it seems that it was right. I was testing the live and then the neutral. So it looks like I've just got to put it back together now, really. Just make sure it's all nice and safe and so on. I mean, they ain't going nowhere, they're really nice. So here we go. Got to clamp this down. Somehow. Where's my little rubber clamp gone? Oh, I hate it when I put. This is why I have a jar, so I don't lose stuff. And I still lose stuff. I'm a buffoon. Oh, I am a fat buffoon at times. Right, quick tidy up, that usually helps me to find things. Multimeter's off and out the way. Shift my screwdrivers out the way. That's the old piece of wire, there's nothing on that that's any good. Let me get me pliers out of the way. Old piece of sleeving there. I can go up there. tweezers out of the way, a little clamp and another screwdriver. Oh, there's something on the floor here, kids. There's something on the floor. It's not what I was after though. No, it's not. It's not the piece I was looking for, after all. Oh, let's have a look in the desk again, eh? It'll be about somewhere. There it is. Just this. A couple of screws. Just to clamp the wire down. Stop it being naughty. Okay. That's gonna cause the least hassle. Back in the olden days, they used to rub aniseed oil on me neck when I was doing this to stop me from fermenting. I ferment a lot when I'm doing this. You know, because I'm a fat pig, right, I sweat a lot. And when I say I sweat a lot, when I'm doing something sometimes like this, like beads of sweat pissing off me. I'm not today for some reason, but say like you're buggering round under the sink and you're trying to tighten something up and you're getting frustrated, pissing the sweat, and then I wake up in the middle of the night covered in sweat, got nothing to do with repairing tools, but it's part of the enjoyment of being a fat old pig, I reckon. I might write a song called Fat Old Pig. I've been starting learning the guitar a bit, and when I say learn, it's self-taught sort of thing, so it's not going very well, but I can play a couple of chords and change between them and stuff. Probably enough to knock a tune out, to say a homemade song called Fat Old Pig. Oh, I reckon so. Get it clamped down nice and tight. There shouldn't be any movement at all then on them bits. I'm just trying to do them evenly, so there's even squish, if you know what I mean. Even pressure, squish. You can't really see anything I'm doing here, really, can you? You can't see any of this. I'd be surprised if you can. Let's have a look if you could actually see that then. You can see me buggering down with a screwdriver, that's about it, but well, don't expect me to zoom in and show you what's going on. You'll need other people's channels for that sort of thing. Oh, and while we're at it, when we're talking about YouTube and channels, make sure you're not bothered about clicking subscribe and stuff like that, because it doesn't bother me if people subscribe or not. I'm not interested in being a big YouTuber. I just like doing the videos for something to do. Guys, oh, guess what I've got installed? Oh, I'm going digital. Give me up, where's my God? I'm going to do it all again. Here we bloody go. Nothing ever goes right for little old me. Nothing ever goes bloody right. Poor little me. Oh, poor little me. Oh dear. Oh dear me. What will the neighbours think? What will the neighbours think? Oh, maybe I could just cut a big hole down the middle of it. Well, I pretty much ruined it all before, so... here we go. Ooh, that's... No, we're not gonna... It's not gonna go that easy. Oh, we're not gonna get away with it like that. No, we're gonna have to do it properly, aren't we? Sodding hell. Sod my sodding heck. Rule number one, kids, when you're buggering around with electronics and machinery and so on, always try and know what you're doing. Don't take any of my advice other than know what you're doing. Like, I don't advise buggering around with stuff at home unless you don't really value your life very much. So yeah, just try and be aware that shit can go wrong and whatever. I mean, ideally this should go in somewhere and be done properly by someone who's actually been taught how to do it. But hey, doesn't matter, does it? What's a polisher? It's just a polisher. What can go wrong? I literally don't fucking know. Not a clue. Don't know what could go wrong. And neither does my mate, I don't think, so well, shouldn't be a problem, should it? You know, just nature will take its course, I guess. As long as we tried. At school they always said, always try your best. Well, we're trying, aren't we? I mean, I bet there's people out there being, he hasn't used any sort of like connecting clips, like them things here. I haven't got any. I haven't got any, have I? Now I will warn me mate how it's been repaired and warn him of the risks. If you're watching this video, you'll know by now, I've told you. You know, them wires short can trip your electric. Worst scenario, you could be looking at a risk of electrocution. I advise you to buy a new polisher. That's covered my arse. I personally don't polish cars. I like to take them to the car wash and stuff. In fact, I don't even do that with mine. I can't remember last time I had my car washed. Like, it got pretty filthy and then the rain was cleaned it sort of. And then I suppose that's what will happen. Could do with evening out though. I don't mind them messy on the outside, but I don't like cars messy on the inside. I like a nice fresh inside of the car. I don't care what the car looks like on the outside, that's for other people to look at. I like my car to be clean on the part that I have to use. I couldn't care less about the outside. I don't really bothered what people think about, oh, his car isn't shiny. His car isn't shiny, you look at him. Look at him going round in an unshiny car. And I'll be like, oh God, you're right, it isn't shiny. What then, eh? Well, I'll tell you what then, I don't know. What about that then? Don't know, do I? People like a shiny car. It's alright, it's up to them. I like looking at people's shiny cars, they look nice. But I couldn't care less if people look at mine and go, oh, that's not shiny. Right, so that's the electrics all put back in down that end. I'm just going to finish this end up for a start down that end now. Oh, I am a fat pig. Oh, I am a little fatty. Oh, oh, I don't know when to stop eating, I don't know. I don't know when to stop eating. Just don't know. When are you supposed to stop eating? When? You tell me, because I don't know. That's sweet. Okay. Please don't have to let me get the brushes out again. Please, because I'll cry. Do you know what? I think I'm going to end up crying. Do you know what? Taking the fucking piss. And now I'll take the brush back out. Get down, me! Get down! I'll teach you. Look. So lightly fucking I suffer with me fucking brain. The amount of fucking stress I cause myself. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, I am an idiot. Let's chuck that there. Let's pull him out. God, what an idiot I am. I've got to get the brushes back out now, or else the core won't fit in. And when I say the core, this thing, I don't know what it's really called. I mean, I could probably have a think about it and come up with the answer. Well, at the moment, I'm not really bothered what it's called. All I know is the brushes have got to come back out. Here we go. Right, where's the button? There's the wheel. That's the right way. I know it's the right way because the dial at the back's got numbers on and the right way up, so. Ooh, we've got to put other things back on, haven't we, first? Remember? Can you remember? I remember. Can you remember? I remember. Can you remember? I remember. I remember. What the hell have I done, guys? What have I done? I've got to put it all back together now. Like a silly boy I am. Oh, I am a silly boy. I'm a silly Billy. You betcha. You betcha I'm a silly Billy. Screwing everything back in now. I've got these long screws that hold the outer bits here again. Is it the armature? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what it's called? But it's certainly a long video becoming, isn't it? Oh, bollocks. Come on. Out you come. Sorry for the language again. Starting to stress a bit now on it. Looking shaking. And that's not me taking the piss. That's me trying to keep still. I'm starting to get a bit what's-it with it. I'm coming to the point where I ought to just have a break and from it, because it'll start getting pissed off with stuff. And put the ring cap back on. It's cool. Well, I'm just checking getting it the right way around again now. Okay, that should line up. Line all the casing up. Just a couple of tins, just hold it together while I line everything up. And as we just do it, a couple of tins finger tight, it just pulls it all straight. It's hard to do these bottom ones where the polisher head is, because of the angle, but they go in easy enough, look you. Do this side. tighten it up now. These then, you do opposites. Always tighten opposite. I'll be fucking amazed if it works. Don't for 1 minute think I know what I'm doing. This is fucking pot luck, I'm telling you. I don't have luck. I've been trying to get a problem on my car fixed since I've had the car, and I've spent no end of money on it. And only this month I've had a new turbo fitted on it that seemed to be the problem. It's turned out that's not the problem at all. And I don't know what else it could be other than like a vacuum problem. But it's been on a smoke test machine, and one of the issues got repaired on that after. So like I say, I bought this car thinking, you know, I'm going to spend a bit more money on a car that I won't have problems with, something slightly newer, and it's given me nothing but fucking shit. Got to laugh or else you'll fucking cry. Here we go again. Get that down there. Up you come. Fucking Jesus. Sorry for my language again, YouTube, or whoever's watching it. Starting, like I say, starting to get a little bit stressy with it. And get this brush back in this side. I don't know if you can see it. Being amazed if what this back can actually see anything other than just eating meat, chunter on about nothing and being an idiot, and grunting and snorting like a pig. Oh, that beautiful Bernard. Well, the good news, kids, that's all the screws done, apart from this last piece that we're just bringing up now. Well, that's it. I'll be fucking amazed if it works. Switch off. Switch off. Right, I'll go pop it in and try it. Wish me luck. Okay, mains on. Oh dear. Look guys, it ain't working. It's buzzing. There's power. But something else is happening now. Something's stuck. I'm going to take it back bits and have another look and see what the issue is. So guys, after that test, well, actually my head started getting a bit fucking pissed off with everything now. This is how I get with stuff, because I'm a fucking idiot. And basically, yeah, I'd switched it on at the power button, but I hadn't actually twisted the fucking speed dial and give it any power. So basically, just a fucking knobhead, and I've got to put it all back together. Basically. There we are. There's the right way, kidder. Is that the right way? This the right way. I don't know what's the right way. Oh my godness. Literally, I'm starting to get fucking pissed off with it. I need kind of just chill my shit now. Getting a little bit fucking nasty. There we go. Calm down. Need to be calm. It all started off laughs and jokes, didn't it? Hey, now look at me. Fucking being a knob. Basically. fucking dickhead. Here we go. Let's put it all back together again. Hey, if nothing else, at least you can say, there's a lad who doesn't know what he's doing, who's lucky he hasn't electrocuted himself by now. And literally, if it run away this time, I don't know what to do. In fact, what I will do is if it doesn't work this time, I'm just going to leave it alone a bit. Because at the moment, I'm starting to feel a bit stressed and stuff. And I don't do stress anymore. So if it doesn't work, it's fine. I'll just come back to it another week. I was hoping getting back to it now. Well, I've had it a week now, but I struggle to motivate myself to do stuff sometimes. Anyway, today I decided I'm going to do everything today. I have all the jobs I've got to do. I've got a week off work. Today is my first day off. So I'm going to get everything that needs to be done today. And then I can have a pretty much bone idle week off and try and get myself out and do some walking if the weather picks up. Probably won't. That's what happens when you have a week off, pisses down all week. What's going on here now? What the fuck's going on? Oh, just pull this back a bit. This is being a fucking dickhead. Right. Slide that up there. That was giving me some shit. It's just the back previous bodge job that's causing me the hassle now. I've got to get it so this switch is... There's like just a little piece of fucking rubber there that's causing me a load of fucking hassle. We're nearly over it though. We're over it. Suki, stop snoring! God! Stupid Suki. Hello? Sook, wake up! Wake up, Sook! You're going to miss the grand finale when it doesn't work again. Right. The switch can operate. All my screws are in. Everything's tight. Again, here we go. You ready for the big finale? Power on. That's what we had last time. See the little switch? I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't. Anyway, if you're still with us at this point, and you're still with me, thanks for watching it and spending some time wasting a bit of your life while I waste a bit of mine. And but there'll be a nice car. He has nice cars, my mate does. Pretty much every time I see him, he's had something new. But yeah, he always has nice cars, and like he got some sort of like nice little sporty Volvo last time I saw him. That was quite nice, and he's probably got something different by now. So anyway, he's had this a while, and Second time it's been back. It's a Kestrel. Never heard of that make. Suppose it's just a generic make, but yeah, I feel good now it's working for him. I do. I feel like I haven't wasted my time. I feel like it's been a constructive part of the day. So now I've got to make a phone call or two for the rest of the day. And my missus bought a toilet seat with dolphins on it. It's proper tacky and shit, but I've got to fit that as well today. I don't know what else. I think I'm going to have a cup of tea anyway. I'm going to tidy up and then have a cup of tea. So anyway, hope you'll have a nice day and that. And yeah, get outside and do something good. Go and enjoy yourselves instead of watching YouTube. See you later. Ta-ra, love. Ta-ra, love you. Love you.